it's the English Simmer here, and it turns out I have been on this cursed website now for 9 years. Actually makes me feel a little bit sick to think about that. I started my YouTube channel back when I was 19 years old. Throughout my second year of university, I came home and I was like, Dad, I want to start a YouTube channel. I already had a PC, but I didn't have like a desk or anything set up in my room. So we went off to IKEA. Honestly, IKEA at Christmas time, why did I ever think that that was gonna be a good idea? And I basically sat down and recorded my very first video, which I just dove straight into a Let's Play back on the 15th of December 2013, when times were simpler here on Sims YouTube. If there's anything to know about me, it's that I've always created hot. I can't even say that with a straight face, because just the other evening I downloaded my one and only Daddy Winter from an old Let's Play, and I thought this man was so hot when I first made him. Turns out he actually looked a little bit like a car crash. It was one of those things where I kind of just couldn't take my eyes off him, but for all the wrong reasons. I decided to flick back through my Sims 4 gallery. Although it looks like I didn't upload a lot of these, which to be fair, skeletons should be kept in the closets at some point. Not to be homophobic to those skeletons, but like, can you just keep your lifestyle to yourself? We're gonna be roasting my old school Sims. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire? More like my Sims being roasted alive on an open flame. First and foremost, the originals. Unfortunately, I don't have like any of the Sims that I made in like the Create a Sim demo, which, rest in peace, Create a Sim demo. My Crank household, they were my very first Sims 4 Let's Play family, the official. I like how I tried to make myself seem more important. The main focus of my Sims 4 Willow Creek Let's Play. It was not called my Willow Creek Let's Play. Did I really think that I was gonna do 2 separate base game Let's Plays for Oasis Springs and Willow Creek? Hello, we didn't even have ghosts or pools in the base game. How are you expecting yourself to do 2 full Let's Plays? The hope that we all harbored within our hearts when The Sims 4 first came out. You know what? I'm actually not that sad about the way that Mr. Thomas looks. Genuinely. Oh, I mean, the nose, I feel, was a choice. He kind of looks like the man from Flushed Away, but for not having, like, any custom content. Like, this isn't a bad-looking Sim. He was ambitious, a genius, and self-assured, and wanted to be fabulously wealthy. I was like, if I'm gonna start up a Sims 4 base game Let's Play, it's gonna be starting off with a bang. We are gonna have a man who just wants to make money. Luckily, we don't have Bitcoin in The Sims 4. Ugh, imagine if we get like Sims 4 NFTs. Don't do it. I'm not even gonna manifest that. Whoa, those eyes. I have never seen a Sim actually look more dead behind the eyes. I knew when I got my hands on that Sims 4 Create a Sim demo, this face, the nose, is the telltale sign that I use this default preset. Those eyes will haunt my dreams forever. I did not realize that I had created my own sleep paralysis demon. And of course, I've always loved a creative Sim. I don't know what it is. It's a weakness. Anyone who is good at painting or writing or singing, playing guitar, everything like that, oh, I will love them till the end of time. But only specifically in The Sims. If you whack out a guitar in front of me and tell me you've written a song for me, absolutely get in the bin. I will get a restraining order against you. And then we had their firstborn son, Tyler, who honestly, just a little cutie. I mean, he is like just, I mean, all Sims 4 kids look exactly the same. I was gonna be like, he's just a Sims 4 kid, and he truly is. But he is erratic, which I do feel was a choice. Man has been guzzling down all the blue Smarties at his birthday party. The worst thing about this is I have to scroll down to the absolute bottom of my library page, which I really need to give my Sims 4 library a sort out. It's absolutely vile. Oh my word, this was my very first Taylor Swift. No, this looks nothing like Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift, I am so sorry. Even in your Reputation era, you did not deserve this. Like, I feel like Reputation was purely written for me based on this sim right here. I did make her a musical genius, which, like, fair enough, she is the music industry. The last dandelion. I was basically, when I got my hands on The Sims 4, I was playing so much, like, on and off screen, because it was like a brand new game, and I was very excited for it, even though it was, like, lacking features, and it definitely been stripped back from The Sims 3. I still wanted to, like, explore everything that it had to offer. So I made Dax Carver basically to, like, romance every single feminine sim that I could get my hands on. I'm fairly sure he had a baby with both Bella Goth and Dina Caliente. I remember seeing someone's, like, masculine sims and being so inspired by them. I can't even remember who it was, which is why all of, like, my masculine sims have the longest faces. Like, their jawlines are literally dragged to, like, the longest that they can be. Keep in mind, I made all of these sims when I still thought I was straight as well, which I definitely feel had an influence on, one, how I dress my sims, two, how I made my sims. I was still making, like, very traditionally, like, good looking people because I kind of felt that I had to. You know how I was talking about keeping those skeletons in the closet? Mine were deep down there. Stop. Here's my attempt at Katniss and Peter, mocking jail style. Absolutely looks nothing like them whatsoever. In what world is this Katniss Everdeen? Was I okay? I don't think I had the right prescription in my glasses at this point in my life. Peter! He looks like any other masculine sim that I created in that, like, year period that The Sims 4 came out. Oh my word. Then we had the Cranks Reloaded. This is, like, the whole family. Emma and Tom just, like, kept truly cranking out babies. You know what? Tom looks so much better as an old man. I really said I see longevity in this Sim's life. Did I know about the backslider in the time of making these Sims? Oh my word, I did. See, I'm a professional creator simmer. Tyler did not age so gracefully. Honestly, I was so disappointed with this one's aging process. You have your mother's eyes. I really said copy and paste with these Sims. We had my baby. Oh my word. I loved Avery so much. He was the middle child. He reminds me of Nick Jonas. I would happily play... I was going to say I would happily play with this man today, but I don't think I want to say that on the internet. And then the younger sister, Louise, who was just adorable. Actually, I remember you being more adorable than you are. No. What is going on here? Honestly, it's so fun to see how my, like, creator sim style has changed so much. Like, I kind of want to go back and, like, remake these Sims as I would nowadays. Although she's part of the No Chin gang. Maybe that's why I loved her so much. I just saw a lot of myself in her. You know what? I'm really gonna call myself out with this one, but do it. I was obsessed with this man. When I created Johnny, I was like, he's gonna be the founder of every single family. I'm outing myself here, but I'm fairly sure I made my sim self get married to him. Johnny was merely part of a self-discovery that we went on together. What was my obsession with, like, cute little, like, mousy noses? Button noses were all the rage back in The Sims 3, and I just think I was trying to do it so hard. Like, all of these masculine Sims look so mousy. You look like a garbage rat, like you came out the sewer. The fact that I made him wear flip-flops and board shorts for his everyday wear, though, I mean, very on brand for a sim like him. I was going through my surfer era. You know what? I should have known I was gay when the only man that I was attracted to at this age was Zac Efron and, like, fictional characters. Remember when Simmers just used to do, like, themed creator sims? Oh my word, I remember remember this current household. I absolutely adored these Sims. I'm fairly sure they were two sisters. We had Megan, who was like super girly girl, and then we had Madison, her twin sister. Whoa, cleave it out. Oh my word, if I used Alpha CC in this day and age, I would make no money from YouTube whatsoever. Plop her down in a mall and get her singing in cursive and boom, you've got her. Eden, my Black Widow challenge. I really wish, I'm gonna bring her into Create a Sim and see what she looks like. She had like an alpha custom content skin, so she's gonna look totally different. No, you know what? Still a very, very attractive Sim. Get out of here. Oh my word. She looked so damn good. I really came into my own during the Black Widow challenge. Probably one of my most iconic Sims that I've ever had on my channel. I know a lot of you would probably say like Jack and Elsa takes that. Eden was definitely my like most iconic character. Look at her. She can just do everything. Ugh, that's so annoying. The fact that she was so alpha and so hot, and then she can just be like, oh yeah, you know what? I'm also hot in Max's match too. This has gone less from roasting my Sims to just like absolutely falling in love with them all over again. I feel like she was the staple of how I created my Sims. She was the blueprint. Oh my word, I'm gonna be thinking about you so often. Tell me you have a problem with making Sims without telling me you have a problem with making Sims. I definitely don't think I would have made any of these Sims the way that I did. No. Sasha was super inspired by Ariana Kendrick? Anna Kendrick in Pitch Perfect. I literally just used Johnny. I was like, I'm gonna change him to Ginger. He's no longer a surfer boy. He's just a boy who likes being a bro. Why does it look like she has blood splatter on her cheeks? I can't believe I still have an alpha blush in my game. I genuinely thought that that was part of extreme violence. I would like to show you the man that inspired this video, and that is, of course, Daddy Winter himself. I was like, you know what? He's like still a good looking man. Like I can kind of see it. Honestly, can someone tell me why? This man looks like Mr. Muscle. What was I thinking? I can't look at him. He's so distracting. He's on both screens. I don't know if I made the mistake of what the Sims team do really, really frequently, is the fact that I created him whilst he had his beard on. Why such a long face? Like, I could have just easily done that and it would have been 10,000 times better. Just to like really, really hit home how bad he is, I the other day on stream made a Daddy Winter makeover, and I basically took him and like saved him, and this is where I think like my style and everything has just got so much better, especially over like the last few years. I can very much appreciate like fashion nowadays, and like tastes change, fashions change, we all know that. This is who I would call Daddy Winter. Like, I wouldn't mind him slaying me at any given opportunity. See what I mean by Eden being the blueprint for so many of my Sims? I'm fairly sure I worked with her for like the next 6 years and was just like, she's gonna be my base. Oh my word, I remember this current household. They were one of my favorites. This was 2017. So many people were angry about the fact that I had his hair like up in a bun, but I still love this hairstyle. Miles was such a fun Sim to play as. I played this current household for like so long. I used to make eyes so tiny. I feel like I've kind of got over that now. I kind of just like change the eyes depending on how like I want the Sim to be read and stuff. We all know that eyes are the tits of the face, but when I find a Sim that I love, it might be the Aries in me, it might be the fact that in the Chinese zodiac, I'm a dog, but I am loyal, babes, and I will just like recycle and recycle and recycle. She has been through the ringer when it comes to saves in my game. This was when I decided to make myself like as a man, based on the like man filter that was going around at the time. Although I will say, I think if I were a man, I would look like Milo from Atlantis. See what I mean? That's literally the same sim for my Jungle Adventure family. I just like changed her makeup up a little bit and gave her a new hairstyle. I used her in my laundry day overview. These spot the different images are getting harder and harder. I will hold my hands up and say I don't think I will ever create a prettier sim than Quincy. I don't know how I managed to make this man so beautiful. This really has gone from like a roasting to just me thirsting after all of my sims. Daddy Winter really lulled me into a false sense of security that I would be able to roast them all. I will say, I think probably like around this time is when I like really started enjoying Create a Sim. There was just something about like every single like sim that I feel like I've created from this household that I just like got into my own with a style. And then obviously like basically from 2020 I've been making like my own townie makeovers and having like such a fun time with that. Like Bob and Eliza pancakes have shown up in a lot of videos recently. I always say it, but if you're like struggling to play The Sims 4 but you enjoy like Create a Sim and things like that, make your own personal save file. Use the custom content that you like to use. Make sims that you think are like interesting and attractive, because it's gonna make you like play the game more, because you're actually gonna want to approach those townies, because townies can get so boring after you've like repeatedly seen them like year after year since 2014. Truly, I thought I was gonna roast myself more. However, what I would like to do is open up the comment section to you lot. If you feel as if I deserve more of a roasting than I gave myself, then please do not hesitate. Please do not hold back. I want to hear all of the burns. I want to be applying sun cream whilst it's -5 degrees outside. You know what? As an English person, I really haven't spoken about that enough. But thank you all so much for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in over like the 9 years that I've been making Sims content, whether you joined yesterday, whether you joined during Generations or the Sims 4 era, whenever you joined, I can only thank you enough. I say it all the time, but you lot are the reason that I get to do what I absolutely love doing for my career, and I could never thank you enough for that. Just a big thank you. I hope you are all doing well. I hope you are all staying safe. I am sending love to each and every one of you, especially around this time of year. I really do appreciate you all, and I will speak to you all in my next one. Bye now. If you would like to see me like give makeovers to some of my eldest Sims on my gallery, let me know, because I could be persuaded. Peer pressure me, daddy. Fairly sure my father is in the house. I did not mean to say that so loud.